Who? I think the Jews always doing something. Yo. The rarest love he to her.
Yo, he got a good team.
The way you jump, the way you. The rarest love.
Well, Coach, as far as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Houston Texans and the Denver Broncos. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 29-yard line.
Set, 19. Get in the way, alert.
On 1st and 10, Watson got an open man. It's QT. 7 yards, the pickup on the pit.
Let's see the rarest love.
Catch.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and
Man, he's watching now.
36-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 7 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working. And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Come on, man. You know you can't win pro ballers, man.
To throw again on second down. Watson got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller there to make the grab. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On the double.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
He's coming. We got double up. Check. 25. Check now.
They'll run here with Lindsey. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Check 99. Travel.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards.
But like the motion snap in the game really does mess up the AI.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Check. Hey, switch gears.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success.
What was the point of that Melvin Gordon signing?
Sets up a very manageable 2nd down.
Yeah, what was the
very
point of
solid
that?
gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here.
Ready, set. 61. Match right.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
You're going to tell me you set stream up. I'm not streaming no more. Fuck that.
Who's the...
10-2 stop. 6-6. Pull it high.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. And he'll take it
Good
into the end zone for a Denver score. A 22-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route. Take that out.
Still a lot of niggas, please.
Because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner. But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there. Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
We can still bet the 100, nigga. What are you talking about?
He's taken down.
All right, then. Shut up.
In there to bury him.
Dez, don't let these niggas hype you up, bro. Don't let these niggas in the party hype you up. You know what it is, bro. You know what it is, bro.
Because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
That Rod Wave getting to him. That's what it is.
After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Watson. Open man is QT, complete. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
Yeah, I'm just a guy.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Watson in the offense going to come up
bro,
first.
A lot of people let me lose if they
he's
don't
a
have
perfect
pitch.
6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
A lot of people.
On the ground, this is Johnson. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now Watson's throw is taken in by QT. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. He can run for it, and he will. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch?
Yeah, Tom don't want to play
Eli. You put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
No.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Probably in the afternoon and shit. Yo, I'm gonna tell General something up too. We can be in the car for like 3 blunts.
Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain.
General be playing though, bro. Oh, he pick up.
Second quarter action.
But you always talk about your feet, bro.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando.
Exactly. He be doing that shit, yo.
A very eventful divisional round weekend. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Now the Broncos going to use the second timeouts.
I got Barry Fusion. That's jokes.
Here as we head toward halftime. They'll try to field goal now with Graham Gano.
Damn, bro, my armpits is kicking.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it.
I'm about to put some on right now.
They take the lead here now at 10-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder.
What is he talking about,
because they
were successful. You put the deal on right now, nigga. What are you talking about?
Trying to find one to get you into the end zone and get you 6.
That old spice. Jones?
The Broncos
you calling the right one, right?
Start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
Yeah, that's the right one. He probably still asleep. If anything, I'll call him and shit.
When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Kill. Tight bam, guard. Now. You gotta get moving, man. Man moving. You gotta get that. Just move.
Block off a play action. Bill Bison, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. J.J. Watt, never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check 24. Motion. Mark 55. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
I hear you, bro.
Gano's kick is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. This will be taken very short. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Look at me. Go.
On 2nd and 9. Lock. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
I don't get why Boyle getting jamming forward that much. Boyle should be releasing off rip.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson.
Oh, he's trying to strip me.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Check 31. Show him that 54. Watch the ship.
Now Watson. And Stills bringing it in. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Kenny Stills, 39 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
I say,
Gano for the extra point. And the lead is now 13.
Where'd this bitch ass go?
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Cause he a bitch.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
He's the way you talk to my the way you love
the Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Into the red zone, it's locked. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Locke.
Oh, how you got open like that, bro?
Sutton, touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are back within a single score. McManus's point after is good, and the lead will shrink to 6. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Well, I like.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A shotgun snap for Watson.
Really bitch a bitch.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch good for 8 yards.
Is that right, Drake? Kissing the fan of my downs. You like girls that like girls, nigga.
To throw is Watson. Johnson's got it complete. He stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the first.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Now a first down throw. Watson. He gets this one to Johnson. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score Texans 20, Broncos 14.
Where'd Micah go? Disappeared again. Best friend shit is.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Ooh.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I think we're seeing
she missed you up there, don't she, bro?
Starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower. That front seven reacting
I said she
to
missed
the
you up there. Is that what you're saying?
like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Watson.
Saquon, chill out.
And he's going to drop this.
This early league, I got my Giants in.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
You playing Dez, right, Dre?
Yep.
his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. From the red zone now, Watson escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
To throw once more at second and 10. Watson, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. He may try and run for this. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
Huh?
And Godot's kick is
No, he's trying to block the kick.
And that will make this a 9-point lead.
I heard him clicking on it.
So that's a big one.
I'm not taking no chances.
Makes it a 2-score game. His
I kicked it right away. Someone blocked him before.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of margin of error.
I don't feel like doing that, man. They've been top annoying too. They're still mad about that.
Yeah, I'm not joining that fantasy league. I told Mark already.
Offense at the line, ready to go, and they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Oh yeah, Jabril Peppers.
You feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove.
Jabril Peppers.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Locke. He completes this to
I'm talking about Dez.
Yeah, your brother ain't paying no man, dude.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your
mind? What kind of
you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Locke now 6 for 6 since coming back.
Tell him to get a lane kick,
it's 1st and 10. Locke gonna throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Roby, the ex-Buckeye, with a corner blitz and the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent.
I remember seeing
nowhere to go with the football.
And he's going to go down again. J.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes,
and he's going to be brought down.
Hot right now.
Back at his own 6-yard line. J.J. Watt able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
He got pass rush elite now because of that. Yeah, I know Dez mad.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
You got some movements. You got some movements. Yeah.
Under 10. Ready?
Lock gonna go on 4th down. Flushed out right.
Wow, are you serious?
He's gonna let it fly.
Play
Yo,
this,
bro, that's annoying, bro. That's coming forward, bro.
Broncos score.
My Giants is snapping right now, bro.
Come on, bro. It's dead cover 4, bro.
As they have now chopped this lead down to 3.
It's dead breaking the game. Like, come on, bro. 91 speed.
And the lead is down to 2.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23
Leaning
yard
off
line.
that post, bro. It's cover 4. Like, how's he getting open like that? And he has 91. Bro, nah, bro. I played the sticks. Nah, bro. That should be breaking the game.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And
That's
this
a
game
DB
not
set, bro.
quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
That's deadly cheating. That's crazy.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
That was not even supposed to happen. Yo, what's going on?
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
The hell are you? Bro, that wasn't supposed to happen. I don't know how he got that.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. Trying to find
crazy,
a lane,
bro,
but
how they
instead
give him
he'll
that
get back to the
touchdown.
line of scrimmage
Crazy.
and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Something's not even fast, bro. Should just use it.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
Bro, I'm not jacking that, bro.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Yes,
and
sir.
What he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, nah, bro. I'm not jacking
The
that, bro.
Broncos onto the field,
That's
ready to start
that's
their
a
next
dead-
drive. They're only
that's
in
a
need
dead
of a
book to
field
do.
goal,
I'm not
a
jacking
decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too
Come on,
panicked
bro.
here.
Nah, bro. I'm not hearing it.
And
That's
this
cover
is
4,
where
bro. I'm
your
not hearing
preparation
that.
and your confidence comes into play. They worked on these situations all the time. They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot
Yo,
of
I
cases,
seen you was losing
great
yesterday,
competitors,
bro.
they
That shit's
love this
crazy.
situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They
That's
practiced it,
crazy.
and practice makes perfect. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
Look, now Eli won't hit me. Let me know when you're ready. Advance what? Major P.
Leo!
He's back to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds, they had no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, and a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Pilot, 64, get it.
They'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. The way
Oh,
he threw the
no,
football
bro,
today,
no,
almost
that's
a
a good
surprise
day
when he
got me
doesn't
cut, bro.
complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys
One play
downfield.
touchdown to
Well, the way he's thrown
Come on.
it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Locke. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete.
Yo, I don't get how the post routes are getting open like
that,
that, bro.
They couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps.
Oh, bro. Come on, that's a flag.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Like, get the game over with, bro. It can't even be a game right now.
Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's locked.
Oh, let's go. Game's over.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result,
Dez loves that post jump, bro.
Bro, that shit, bro, that breaks the game, bro.
First and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Every time that's his go-to play, bro.
Bro, that's not supposed to, it's not supposed to be working like that, though, bro. Like cover 4, DB package.
The coach is gonna say, guess what? You drop this one.
For real, you just got play. You just got play on the fucking safety, bro.
No. I understand from the speedy wide receiver, but something's not even fast.
And bring it back to the coach. He's in big trouble.
Bro, I'm not jacking that, bro.
Out the world.
I'm not jacking that, bro.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Bro, look at my DBs.
It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so
legit.
here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship.
He quit the game,
do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our crew. I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
No, that game should have been over in the fourth quarter, bro.
As we say so long from Denver.
Nah, bro. I was locking him up, sacking him, intoing him, and everything. Like, nah. JG what? Yo, I was really locking him up. He couldn't run the ball. He has no trace on his running back. So no animation, so he couldn't run the ball. He can only pass the ball with that play. A trait. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. See what the skills difference is? I don't need Trace to run the ball.
Bro, give me my team, bro. Give me my team, bro. Give me my Ravens, bro. Cause you really bullshitting with my shit, and low key got me hot, bro. Give me my Ravens, bro. I hate watching these niggas do my
niggas ass, bro.
Y'all niggas already
you just wasted my time doing that shit, bro.
I can never play with my fucking team.
He just wasted my time, yo.
I'm playing Bird.
Go lay it down, bro. Go lay it down, bro.
Yeah, go lay it down, bro. Bro, that game was over. He wasn't supposed to win.
That's
his post
play. That's his post play.
You were not supposed to win. That's what I said. I said you were not supposed to win. We're not. No, you were not. No, you were not.
I said.
Nah, I'm not jacking that.
They putting on for the city. I took my bitch in FIFA, but I still got no.
Yo, I just told Marco that I'm joining in 21. He said, you kidding, right? This guy got tight.